What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to Carmelita and Family, back with another freaking video. It's like that. But I was just on here just to give you guys an update about the Section 8 voucher. I did ask about the 4/18 date. And if you watch my last video, you know what I'm talking about. But it was what Denise said. My lease where I stay currently expires 4/18. So basically I would have to re-sign the lease. But I'm not going to wait until 4/18. I'm going to re-sign once Section 8 comes to my apartment and they inspect it, and we're gonna go about it that way. The crazy part about it, I have to pay another deposit, and GraceWorks helped me get into the apartment, and they paid my deposit and first month's rent. And so by them doing that, won't they get that money back? Would that be credit back? Well, she initially told me that I will get it once I moved out or whatever, but wouldn't it just be applied to the following month? I don't know. I have yet to ask that question. And I was asking her about the rent amount, and the rent amount will be zero because when I applied for the Section 8, I had zero income. So it'll be zero income until I report my changes on Section 8. So for now, it'll be zero rent. And like I already told you guys, the light bill was taken care of through another organization here in Franklin. I can't remember what it's called. Mid-Cumberland. And Mid-Cumberland put $800 down on my electric bill. So I won't have rent. I won't have rent. Neither will I have electric. I'll just have my car payment and my car insurance, and I'll also have to pay the $10 internet bill. So I'm so freaking, like, when I tell you guys I'm so excited because this has been a long time freaking coming. So but yes, that was the update on that. Remember I told you guys I was behind on my rent due to me not working and my car having issues and stuff like that. GraceWorks, again, I have an amazing caseworker. Like I said, if you ever move to Franklin, Tennessee, make sure you see, and you need help, make sure you seek out GraceWorks, because it's an amazing organization. I've never been in any type of organization this amazing. But anyways, and then I also have an amazing caseworker, and her name is Lori. But she got my rent paid. I was behind a month. I think 2 months. Yeah, almost 2 months. December, 2 months. It was December for 2 months. So she talked to her supervisor, and since I already was approved for Section 8, she asked her supervisor, could we pay the rent? I mean, could he write her a check so my rent can get paid? And he agreed. He agreed to pay it. So yeah, and it was a good thing because my resident manager was not willing to sign the lease. She was not willing to accept the Section 8 voucher until the back rent was paid. Her company said we cannot accept it until she's up to date on her rent. She texted, and then so my caseworker from GraceWorks, she's about to hang up, and she was like, well, wish me luck. And she was like, okay. And then the property manager immediately emailed my caseworker from Grace Works and asked her, please, to help her pay her rent, please. Because she's like rooting for me too. Like, we're really, not really cool, but we talk, and she's been knowing the things that I've been going through. I've been talking to her about, you know, I've been keeping her informed about what's going on and what's been taking place and what I was going through, what I'm going through now. I've been keeping her, you know, I've been in constant communication with her. She hasn't been left in the dark, not even a little bit. So, and so we have like a good rapport. So she was telling my worker, she was like, please tell them, please pay her rent. So so my worker from my housing coordinator from Grace Works, she shows her boss that email coming from my landlord. I'm coming from my landlord, and my housing coordinator says she must really like you. She said, because she's never done that for anyone else. She said she's never done that. So yeah, that's what she did, and she showed, like I said, my housing coordinator showed her boss that email, and it pushed him along as well for getting the assistance or whatever. But like I said, if you guys are ever in any type of needy situation, any type of need situation, and I mean any type of need situation, I'm talking about housing, food, clothes, Grace Work is definitely the place you need to be in contact with if you're in Franklin, Tennessee, or if you're in the Williamson County area. They are amazing. They love to help here. They love it. Like, they really do love it. And Grace Works is an amazing company. Like, my kids, even at the school, like they're calling me like, how is everything going? And are you guys making out good? Do you need help with anything? Like, this is the school calling me. Do you need help with anything? We're here to help. If you need anything, just call us and, you know, reach out to us, and we got you, or whatever. And so amazing county to live in. It's also the richest county in Tennessee, Williamson County. But like I said, definitely reach out to Grace Works. Oh, excuse me, guys, I'm just getting off of work. That's why I look all flushed and I look crazy. But anyways, hopefully I can relieve a little. Hopefully I can just drop a little bit of stress, because I've been literally going through it. Y'all been seeing me in these videos. Last couple of months been stressed the heck out. But I have been sticking to my diet. I haven't been eating no crazy stuff. I've been drinking on this water all day. This is ginger and lemon. So yes, I have been sticking to it all day. And but yeah, I've been sticking to it for the last 3 days. 3 days, because I've been doing an apple cider vinegar. I've been doing 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of salt, and a half of a lemon. And I've been drinking that in the morning. I'm not for sure if it works. And I also just started, I seen something on TikTok where it's talking about what is it, rubbing castor oil on your stomach. I'm not for sure if it works, but I'm like, my stomach is crazy big, so it's worth trying. The least it's gonna do is keep it nice and moisturized, so or whatever. But yeah, that's the update about the Section 8. I'm just kind of really excited. But if the deposit doesn't move over, then I'm gonna have to pay $500 deposit. I think that's what it is. I think it's a $500 deposit. I'm gonna have to pay, and which I'm fine with that, because like I was telling you, I won't say it's a good job, and like I want to correct myself from the last video. It's a decent paying job. It's a decent paying job. But I don't know. To me, when, like, before I got the Section 8 voucher, I've always looked at this, like, I've always wanted it, but I've always correlated the Section 8 voucher with me going back to school. Like, I really really and truly need to go back to school. I don't want to work for the rest of my life. I don't want to work for someone else for the rest of my life. I want to work remotely. I want to spend more time with my children. I want to put my children in extracurricular activities. I'm about to, not this coming week, but the following week, we're going to go sign up for this gym. I'm going to pay the year, which is $300 and I think it's like $325 or something like that. But I'm going to do that so my kids and I, all of us can work out together as a family. And stay tuned for that. I don't know if I can bring you guys into the gym. I'm not for sure, because it's not like a massive gym, but it's more so like, I live in a small town in Fairview, and it's like a center. Like, they have a center, but it's massive. It's a really, really big center. And but inside that center they have a gym, and it's really nice. They also have like yoga and karate classes and X, Y, and Z and X, Y, and Z. They have a lot of stuff going on. A whole lot. A lot. This lady is just like blocking the driveway. She's like, okay, whatever. Please, I wanted to go. Shit. Thank you. I like that truck. That's super cute. Y'all see it? No, you didn't see it. But anyways, yes, and yes. But I gotta get some stuff done. I need to go talk to this lady. Okay, I just got finished talking to my landlord. I have to find out the income requirement myself, and she won't know how much my rent is until she mails this paperwork off, until everything gets until she emails this paperwork off, the paperwork I just had to sign, and then also until until Section 8 does the inspection. And according to her, she says she think you have to be on Section 8 for 2 years. And I know in North Carolina, it's a year. You have to be on Section 8 for a year, and then they help you. Then you can like start your house buying process. But like, man, 2 years? Goodness gracious. I want to be on Section 8 for 2 freaking years. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Like a whole freaking lot. That's a whole lot. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a long time to be on Section 8, and that's not what that wasn't my goal, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. But if I have to do it, then, you know, it'll be fine. I'm just kind of pissed off about it. I really am. I'm really kind of pissed off about that. I really, really am. But it'll get better. It has to. It really does. It have to get better. It has to. It really does. I'm just kind of bummed out. I have to find out, like, my main concern right now is emailing my caseworker from Section 8 and asking her how much is the income limit for my household. And I need to find that out ASAP, because she said if I'm working this job and they come in, and she said they just randomly, because she said they randomly pull names. Well, they randomly run socials in their system. They randomly run socials in their system to see how much you're making, to everything else like that, to see how much you're making. And she said if they see that you're making over the income, then that's considered fraud. So I don't want that to happen. And I dang sure don't want to be disqualified. So my first question will be to her, how much is the income restriction. And if I'm making too much, as bad as I want this job, I'm going to be here a month and I'm quitting. Because I can't risk this right now. I'm like I said, this is chapter 1 in my book. This is chapter freaking 1. Chapter freaking 1. And I don't want to screw my kids or I up for something that we can, you know, get or have in the future. I really don't want to. So I am just completely, not completely, but I'm just, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating right now. I'm kind of frustrated because I really need to, I'm just hoping and praying she don't say income restriction $40,000 or $30,000 or nothing like that. You know, if she say in between 40 and 50, then that's good, because as long as I don't do any overtime at my job, then that'll be kind of what I'll be making. But if I do 1 day of overtime once a month, I will be making so much more than that. So much more than that. So, because my supervisor said they have people at my job making upwards of $86,000 a year. He said, if you pulling in your overtime, if you doing that overtime, twice a, he said, if you doing it, he have people that do it quite often. And he said they pull in like 80, anywhere from $80,000 to $86,000 a year. So I need to work my straight shift, work straight pay, not straight pay, but I need to work my regular shift and not do any overtime. And I'm gonna have to do that just for now. I'm just kind of bummed out just a little bit because this is kind of like a wrench in my, like a monkey wrench thrown in my plan. But I guess it'll be fine. Not guess, it will be fine, because the Most High gave us this opportunity. We was taking, you know, we've been going through a lot of trials and tribulations. I got approved for the Section 8 voucher in Marianna, Arkansas. The lady was going to rent us a house. My ex-boyfriend said no, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to move there. So we didn't move. So we gave up a whole lot of house. But it was in the country. It was in bumfuck country, but it was a house, and we could have, and it would have been $50 a month for rent. It would have been hardly nothing. So we could have got it. We could have really got it. And then the lady lied to me. What's her name? The lady that was down there, she lied to me. She said because they was going to have to, she said they was going to have to consider, they was going to have to use the, what was it? They were going to have to use the Instacart income when I was doing Instacart. And that's what she told me. But come to find out, that's a lie, because Section 8 doesn't use 1099 work, because it's not guaranteed. So they don't use that. So she lied to me. I guess she just didn't want me to use it, or I guess she didn't want me to use it. I guess she didn't want me to be down there, or I don't know. I know the house that I was going to rent, it was one of her friend's house. It was one of her friend's houses. And I initially said yes. I said yes. And when she first told me, I said yes. I just had to come up with the $650. And my ex-boyfriend and I, we were going to work until we got the $650. But he said no. So we didn't move there. And that was the dumbest decision ever. I wish I would have moved there, but something better came along. Everything happens for a reason. The Most High had, he has different plans, and I'm okay with that now. But at the time I was so upset. So, but I'm guessing that's the reason why she didn't give us the, I'm guessing that's the reason why she told us that I had to count the Instacart information. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this conversation up because I'm about to go inside. My son, my 12-year-old son, is sick and he's not feeling well. He's been sleeping off and on all day. I've been calling to check on him since I've been at work, and he's exhausted. I mean, he's not feeling well, and that's the only time he sleeps all day or sleeps off and on all day is when he's exhausted, because that boy stays up 12, 13 hours. So he is, I know for sure he's sick. So I'm going to have to come in here and cater to him. I have to run to the store and get him some Pedialyte, well, some Gatorade. I'm about to go online to see what else I could use. What else I can use besides Gatorade, because Gatorade has so much sugar in it and so much artificial flavor. So that's never a good thing. But it is an electrolyte. So I need to put some stuff back in his body. But I will talk to you good folks later. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.